Jai Baba. In Meher Baba's love, we are privileged once again to meet together and share with one another our experiences and love for our beloved, Miss Kitty Davy. This was her opening line for a talk she gave in July 1985 at the Los Angeles Silence Day gathering. I find it apropos for today as Bernard and Jo-Anne share with us some of their presentations of their 10-week USA Baba Tour. And it certainly was a privilege for the Brufords, the tour team of over 40 dedicated Baba lovers, the dozens of welcoming hosts, and the hundreds of Baba lovers across the USA to all share of their experiences and love for our beloved. Meher Abode, the Los Angeles Baba Center, Meher Mount, California, Denver, Colorado Group, Atlanta, Georgia Group, Athens, Georgia Group, Asheville, North Carolina Group, Chapel Hill, North Carolina Group, Meher Spiritual Center, Circle of Friends, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Sufism Reoriented, Yopon Dunes, Myrtle Beach, Hampton, Virginia Group, Washington, D.C. Group, Sufism Reoriented, Washington, D.C., Beloved Archives, New Jersey, Northeast Gathering, New York State, Klein's in New Hampshire, Mark and Lisa in Vermont, the Boston, Massachusetts Group, Portland, Oregon Group, the Bay Area Group, California, Sufism Reoriented, Walnut Creek, California, and Meherwana, California. They were hosted at 19 different locations and did formal and informal presentations at 23 venues, many with multiple talks. Wayne Meyer, the domestic Baba travel agent, wrote, "Bernard and Jo-Anne brought us new friendships and distributed the prasad of Avatar's abode to Baba's family all across America. It feels your tour laid cables from Avatar's abode to the centers and groups across America in Baba's work, of which only he knows." So how did this tour, which turned out to be one of the largest, most extensive and long-running multiple venue tour, come about? Back in late 2017, I had heard how Bernard and Jo-Anne had traveled extensively in Europe and in India. I asked him, "Well, when did you go to the States?" "Never." I was shocked. Well, he said it had been on their bucket list, but it just never panned out. Over the next 6 months, I, along with the help of Carolyn, conducted several interviews with Bernard and Jo-Anne to get down on paper the stories of early life on the abode from 1958 through the 1960s and after Francis returned from India. These were the days of the settlers of the abode, the Avatar abiders, such rich memories of the early family lives. And it wasn't chronicled, nor had it ever really been told. As we all work towards the 60th anniversary, I realized that this early Australian Baba movement and that of the abiders could be the makings of a tour of the USA, having the Brufords bring Australia Baba to the Baba family of America. In April and May, I continued to sound out the Brufords about their willingness to go on tour. Bernard responded to the effect, "Well, just let me know when to get on the plane." Then I put out feelers to several stateside contacts. Alan Talbot stepped up to the plate and said, "We can make it happen." Alan and I worked side by side for a total of over 54 weeks, 1,000+ emails and untold hours, and hundreds of phone calls on Alan's part. Alan was the master choreographer of this dance, with his wonderful people skills, fundraising, and connections across the country, and he amassed a team of over 40 Baba lovers to help pull it all off. I worked as a down-under secretary, fueling the tour team with enthusiasm, and creating and constantly updating itineraries, spreadsheets, and working behind the scenes with the groups and their programs. Another key player of this team was Wayne Meyer, who Alan cajoled to come aboard in early January 2019 as the vital travel agent for all the domestic planes, trains, and buses to shuttle the pair around the country. Before I hand this over to our world travelers, I want to share some of the comments I received from American Baba lovers who either hosted or attended some of the presentations of this 10-week tour of the sharing of Baba's loving presence. I went to just one of the gatherings with Bernard and Jo-Anne, but it was so warm and friendly and exploding with Baba's love. They both were brimming with Baba's love. It was contagious. Baba's love for the Aussies and the abode came through in brilliant sunlight. It was wine just to watch them speak. I was full up when I left. Eddie Wallback of Boston. We heard Jo-Anne and Bernard last night at our Sufi Center here in Walnut Creek. It was so wonderful. They painted such a colorful picture of that time. It was like watching a Baba movie. Their sharing was absolutely wonderful, bringing Baba so close. Hannah Debbie Peterson. We will miss them. Such great down-to-earth folks. Enjoy this marvelous, strong, vital couple and all they bring to us of the Baba Down Under story and universal experience of perfect love. Janet Files of Myrtle Beach. The Brufords were family. They are the most loving, tender people. Tons of love and many hugs and lots of happy Baba talk. Wish they could have stayed longer. So happy to be with them. Thanks a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. XOXOXO AMBKJ, Keisha Kashouti of Hampton, Virginia. The Hampton group enjoyed our time with the Brufords, such a dear, precious couple, and a reminder of His amazing grace. Linda Hansen, Hampton, Virginia. The Bruford visit in Asheville went really well. The group surprised the Brufords on their 48th wedding anniversary by singing the song Francis had penned for the event, followed by a lovely cake. I love Baba lovers. What a family. Thanks to Baba for winding us up, his wind-up toys, and pointing us all in the right direction for his entertainment. Jai Baba, Debbie Nordine of Asheville, North Carolina. Thanks for your huge effort in making those sweet Brufords visit so marvelous for all. In his love, Richard Slavic of Denver, Colorado. This next quote is quite insightful and a lot of fun, and gives us an idea of just how these two survived each other every single day of those long 10 weeks. I'll be driving the Brufords to Vermont today for a brief stop before they hit Boston. They were, as most of you know, very low-maintenance guests who expressed appreciation, thanks, and enjoyment about almost everything that was done or offered to them, to such an extent that it was difficult to gauge what they really liked. But I got the sense that Bernard likes toast, marmalade, and bananas for breakfast. They both enjoy coffee a couple times a day, and a glass of wine or two at night, and possibly something stronger, but we didn't have anything, so I can't say. Chocolate seems like something they enjoy, and although they are mostly vegetarians, Bernard did make a remark about something he had enjoyed once, which included bacon. It was a delight hosting both of them, and Jo-Anne is great correcting, reminding, and editing Bernard's remarks. So it really is a team effort. Steve Klein of New Hampshire. It has indeed been an honor and a great privilege to have served beloved Baba to help bring about such a voyage that sent these two emissaries of Baba Australia to the American Baba family. May the links and cables that the Avatar has laid between these two countries continue to expand, allowing us to, quote, meet together and share with one another our experiences and our love for our beloved, end quote. I give you the Brufords, snuggle pot and cuddle pie.
Of thanks to Daniel and Carolyn for all their work. Avatar Merhaba Ki Jai. Avatar Merhaba Ki Jai. Avatar